What's up, everyone? This is kind of bad lighting. I knew this was gonna happen as soon as I said it in yesterday's video. My sister texted me at like 6:30 this morning with a picture of her, laying in a hospital bed, about to give birth. I'm like, God damn it! I was like, I knew once I said that she was gonna go into labor and we'd officially be the last ones. So that seems to be what's going on now. It sucks that we moved because I live all the way in Charlotte and she lives all the way in New York. It would have been nice to be able to go and see my nephew. It didn't really sink in until just now that I wouldn't be able to see him for a while. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess that's kind of part of what makes it tough when you move away from family, I guess. But I told her to keep me updated. Hopefully she has lots of pictures for me and it's not too bad of a laboring experience for her. I'm not sure how long she's been in there for, but we shall see how this goes. This will be baby number 2 for her. And then hopefully, I mean, it would be pretty crazy if Ja went in today also. But yeah, I'm up early. I'm walking the dog. She's out here just looking for something to eat probably. Then I'm gonna have to chase her down and get it out of her mouth. And then after that, I just gotta head on to work. I got a small install that I'm doing that I don't know. This customer's kind of weird. I might not be able to bring you with me, but it'd be cool. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that. I thought that was crazy thing. Thought that was a pretty crazy thing to wake up to this morning. Well, I'm kind of like excited and sad at the same time. But yeah, oh shoot, look at that little turtle. But yeah, that'll be it for right now. My work phone's ringing, so I gotta answer that. But I'll touch back in. I can't even speak. It's too early in the morning for this right now. But I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. I'm starting to think I should just hold the phone like this because for some reason the audio comes out better and I'm not constantly dropping the phone when I try to like place it somewhere while driving. At least it's difficult because the phone just falls over. But yeah, like I said, I'm on to my first call. I just got to my work truck, which is behind us. So I'm gonna hop in there. I gotta get in touch with one of my installers. We're gonna go knock this one out. And then I'll be out on the road trying to sell more calls and doing repairs and getting people up and running. But I'm thinking I'll bring you guys with me for that part so I can talk about what I like come up against as far as customers being hesitant and whether or not they want to fix something that's clearly wrong, and the right way to like approach them to let them know that we're just trying to help. We're not trying to be salesmen. We're just trying to help because at the end of the day, that's the main thing that we're trying to do here. Of course, we want to make money, but you can't make money by misguiding them into believing that they need something that they don't need, because I don't believe that that's morally right. So I don't do that. But right now I gotta go because I gotta meet my installer over at the shop. We gotta pick up some material and then get this shit knocked out, yo. All right, what a day that was. It ended up being that little install that I sold ended up being a whole day job, just because it actually touches on something that I think is pretty important. I made the mistake of thinking, hey, all right, I'm gonna go knock this shit out and then go out and make some other sales, and it's not always like that. I gotta be more aware, especially with working in a job that's 100% commission. I have to be more aware that there's gonna be some days where things get screwed up and I'm on one job for the entire day or something like that. I mean, it doesn't really set me back, but kind of messes up some of the stuff that I was like planning for, thinking that I was gonna go out and sell something. So I gotta stop doing that. Like my mom used to say, like, stop counting your kitchens. Not counting your kitchens. Stop counting your chickens before they hatch. She always used to say that, and I believe that's pretty true because today is a perfect example. My sister actually had the baby, so I have another nephew, which is awesome, and I'm so excited about it. I haven't gotten any pictures yet. I'm just waiting for them to come through. He was healthy, so that's really exciting. So now it's just us that's left. Now we're the last ones, the ones holding on strong. I'm hoping that he comes within, you know, God, I wish I get the call right now that he was coming, but he seems to not be ready to come out yet. But hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. That, like I said in the video yesterday, how it is to work a job where it's 100% commission, and how to take something that's completely unreliable and make it reliable. I remember when I took the job, I was like scared as hell because I'd never had a job where I was 100% commission, and I wasn't completely confident in my ability to sell stuff, you know, and have that be my sole source of income. Because like if I went out and I sucked at it, I would make $0 and we'd be pretty much screwed. And I had a baby on the way. So for those who don't know, like, the background of it, pretty much me and Ja were living in Brooklyn. We'd been living there for almost a year, like 8 or 9 months we were there. And we decided we were tired of living there. We found out we were starting a family. We didn't really want to, like, nothing against Brooklyn, but we just didn't feel like raising our kid there. Brooklyn's awesome, but I think it's awesome for like when you're young adults that don't really have. I mean, there's plenty of people that raise families there, but I just didn't think it was right for us. I didn't like the fact that where we were, that area was, well, to me it was fine. For anyone that didn't grow up in, like, 'cause I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, which is a little rough. For anyone that hasn't, lived through that area can seem. Sorry, I just had to duck the phone. There was a cop. I'm not trying to get pulled over right now. But for anyone that didn't grow up in an environment like that, the area can seem pretty scary. And I honestly just didn't want my kid to have to grow up around that kind of nonsense. So it was always my dream, because my grandmother is from. 2 lanes to turn left onto Ray Road. My grandmother is from Charlotte, and I always. Anytime we came down here, I loved it. So that's why it was like a dream for me to come down here. So we came down one weekend and we found a place that we really liked. We applied and we were actually accepted that day. So we flew back home. We made like a mini vacation weekend of it. Flew back home. I worked out my last week. And then we packed everything up. I put my Jeep on a trailer and packed a dog, and we drove down 13 hours straight, no sleep, no stopping, to Charlotte, and then moved in. And I started my job the following week. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I guess. Holy hell. Shut up. That just completely threw me for a loop. Trying to get back to the shop. I actually have to talk to my boss about something for the marathon I'm running in Charlotte. Like I was saying, so I started my job the week later, and the first week wasn't great. I wasn't really making any sales. I made probably one of my lowest paychecks I've ever made. Yeah, it was just hard. It was like a kick in the pants. Like I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I wasn't sure. Like I made a right choice. I was scared I may have made a mistake and led my family in the wrong direction. And I had a little moment of panic there, but I decided to man up and not, let that get the best of me. And I just kept trying. Every call I went to, even though I was getting, the doors slammed in my face or whatever, like people just didn't want to do the work or whatever, maybe, I just kept trying. Eventually,
one call came in where it went through and the people decided they wanted to do the work with me, make me their primary plumber, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, until within like a month, I would say, I had clientele, like repeat customers, and that was growing. I've been able to pay my bills, not only pay my bills, but have money for us to do stuff, furnish the apartment, you know, just things I was positive that I wasn't going to be able to do that first week. So I guess the message that I'm trying to put across is, even though at first it might seem like you made a mistake or just because it's not going easy, that doesn't mean that you should quit. Because if I would have quit, I would have been in a really, really shitty situation. But I didn't, and I kept pushing, and now I'm doing good. Like, we're doing good, and it's just getting better as that clientele base keeps growing. So yeah, that's the message I wanted with that. I guess this is turning into like a work truck vlog, but no, I'm running the Charlotte Half Marathon in November 16th. I'm actually going back to talk to my boss about sponsoring me for the run. See if they want to do anything as far as charity wise and as far as sponsoring me wise. But that's what I'm heading back to. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. So I'm actually running up the stairs. I want to show you what I get to come home to every day. Literally makes every day that I'm out working worth it. This is our little private corridor. We don't have any neighbors, it's just us here. We have like our own staircase too, it's kind of cool. So here, hold on. What you barking at? What you barking at, baby? You smiling? You smiling? Hey, you. Girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. That's what I come home to. This is still so weird talking to this camera, I'm not gonna lie. It's so strange. Camera's on, what should I talk about?
What?
I said the camera's on, what should I talk about?
I don't know what you talked about today.
I talked about work. This is good.
The
Yeah.
is to still clean the NutriBullet while it's still wet.
Is that what you want to talk about?
It's really difficult.
That's what you want to talk about?
Cleaning tips.
Cleaning tips with Gile.
Scrubbing that
good
thing
smoothie.
before 'cause you left it in the sink for so long.
I didn't leave anything in the sink for a long time. I keep everything nice and neat.
A long time is more than an hour.
What would 24 hours be?
A really long time.
Thea, you just gonna talk to me like that?
She's waiting for her smoothie.
Thea, you don't get smoothies.
You like it with the acai?
Yeah, it's good.
This is why she wants smoothies.
Why?
Because you let her try it.
No, that's so good though. But that was delicious.
Like spinach, the acai, banana, mostly just frozen blueberries.
What are you doing for dinner?
I took the grass-fed beef out for tomorrow for meatballs.
I don't know why. I wanted to make like a ridiculous Italian accent. Like I do for Howie's Pizza.
How do you say Howie's Pizza?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, I gotta go. I was just thinking, I was trying to put a rig together to somehow hold my phone better because I hate holding it like this. It makes me think more about holding the phone than actually recording stuff. So I remembered that when we were driving down here, I threw a bunch of camera shit in my Jeep.
So now I'm trying to see if it's still there, which I hope it is. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. So, because I don't know, I would maybe like to record the whole process of when a child goes into labor. That would be super cool. What the fuck? Oh dang, fancy, yo. Wait, it didn't open. But no, let me seriously look here. And computer charger. I tried to edit on my phone yesterday, and it was a pain in the ass. Boom, that's what I was looking for. My ghetto ass GoPro. Another day, maybe I'll do a vlog called Anthony Gets His Life Together. Jesus. Alright, great. So I got all that. Today, alright, so got my chargers. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so that was really all I needed. So now I can actually record on like a tripod kind of thing. I want to get a circle light. A friend of mine was talking to me last night, and she was telling me that she got one for one of her friends. She was telling me that she got one from one of her friends from Amazon. That was pretty cheap, but it came out pretty dope in there. I guess they're making good videos with it, so I'm gonna order that. I also want to see if I could find this gimbal thing that I ordered a long time ago, but I think that thing's long gone. This is gonna be today's video. I'll have more tomorrow. And that's about it. See you guys later. Peace.